Hey everybody, Foreverretro 82 here. Hope you're staying safe and being well out there. And Happy New Year to all of you that I didn't get a chance to say a Happy New Year to. So this game is a little special to me. It's not going to be very special to you because, well, this was the first Master System game I was ever able to complete, and I've completed quite more after that. But this was during a time when I didn't have much experience with the Master System. I did play Master System in my younger days at a friend's house. But he didn't have very many games. But I was very surprised of how much better it looked than the NES. But it's just the library on the Master System was shit because Nintendo had a monopoly over the gaming market at the time, so they didn't have a chance to really shine. At least here in the States, the system really did gangbusters over in the European countries and the UK and all that, so they jocked Sega over there. I mean, they probably get on their knees and please it properly. And that's, of course, British cunts. Anyways, that's besides the point. Anyway, so this game, I played on a Sega Dreamcast emulator that had Master System. It was called SMS Plus. Really good ass emulator, and I suggest if you like emulation on the Dreamcast, one of the things you can do for homebrew is get yourself a Chinese SD card reader that connects to your serial port on your Dreamcast. Now you're like thinking, oh, I can play backups. No, don't. You can load them, yes, but they will run so slow and so jittery that you'll be like, why did I even bother trying this at all? Don't do it. If you need to play backups, either get Redream on your PC, which I highly recommend, or get yourself a GDEMU for your Dreamcast. But if you like homebrew, just get yourself a stupidly cheap serial port SD card reader. And there's plenty of YouTube thing. I don't have one. Otherwise, I'd make a video on how it's done. But there's plenty of other people who have one and have made videos on them. So you can look them up if you choose to. Or if I decide to get one, I can do it. Because, I don't know, maybe perhaps like to hear me talk. And compared to those monotone, annoying, try-hard Gen Z douchebags that think they sound cool, but they really sound ridiculous and annoying. So that, yes, being judgmental, that's something I do best. Anyway, but anyways, this game's special to me. It's a racer. It's isometric. I think it's based off an arcade game. And if I find the arcade game, I'm going to put on my arcade emulator, and then when we do an arcade stream like later down the road, I will definitely play that for you guys if you want to see it. We can have a laugh, compare it to the Master System port, which we're about to play. Obviously, the arcade version is going to be better because our arcade hardware equals better, graphic fidelity. And but one thing I should mention, one thing with the SMS Plus that could be a deal breaker for some of you Sega aficionados is it doesn't have FM synth, meaning you can't hear that farty FM synth. Which is why I'm not really a big fan of FM on the Sega Master System. I don't like the fartiness to it. I do like FM synth though, especially on Japanese computers like the NEC and the X68K. Those chef's kiss, beautiful stuff. But Master System, on the other hand, way too farty. I prefer the PSG sound, which this game has, so that makes me happy. So that there's that. But yeah, this was the first game I ever beat, so I'm gonna play it for you guys. It's not very long, so this video should be a lot shorter than my recent playthroughs, so that would be nice, right? Nice little 20 it takes me about 20 minutes, I want to say. It could be longer, depends. I like to make an intro, obviously, tell you about the game. Now, I do own this game. I do have the cartridge. I just don't feel like getting it out. I just don't feel like digging for it. I do intentionally am going to dig it out. Or dig this and the other games I own for the Master System. I don't even know if it works with this Genesis controller, because as some of you know, even with an EverDrive, or if you own the cartridge, sometimes you need a Sega Master System controller to play said game. So if that's the case with some games I have, obviously I have the full United States Sega Master System games on my EverDrive. I may have to buy, if I want to play those, I may have to go out and buy a third-party controller or something to play on my Sega Genesis to play those Master System games. But I'll see. There's some games that you do need it for, and there's some games you don't need it for. I'll be the one to I'll probably make a list and do that. But anyways, I am going way off topic like I always do. But yeah, with the... Also, if you're interested with emulation on the Dreamcast, there's one called Nestor DCSE. That is probably the peak emulator for the Dreamcast. It is very fully fleshed out. You can read the manuals. You can listen to the music of the game. That thing is just totally loaded. Like I said, I have a couple copies of that. I should try ripping them and putting them on my Redream and see if they work. I'm sure they'll work. Some games that are made today don't work on Redream for some reason. I don't know if they're purposely coded that way or it's in the instruction within the coding of Redream that this can't be read. I don't know. I am going way off topic. I'm talking about shit. I should just get to the gameplay, huh? So yeah, this was the first Master System I beat. Or first Master System game, excuse me, I beat. And so it has some nostalgia for me. And it's a little fun. It's a little fun game. It's nothing special. But I tell you what, if I were to buy this game, like if I bought this game when it was brand new, I probably would have been pissed because of the length of it. See, how I got my copy is my friend Dan was going through his collection, and I saw Enduro Racer. I'm like, oh, Enduro Racer, yeah, I beat that game on the Sega Master System emulator, SMS Plus on the Dreamcast. I really like that game. He takes a copy, hands it to me. He's like, here you go. I'm like, what are you doing this for? He's like, you know, I'll be honest, Scott, I don't really like that game. And obviously you have some fondness for it, so take it. You know, I'm like, you don't want any money for it or anything? He's like, no, man, you're my friend. Go ahead. He did that with a lot of games. Well, not a lot, but a few games of his collection he just gave to me. A couple things I bought from him, like the Sega, the Power Base Converter, which allows me to play, you know, Master System games on my Genesis. So, yay! And I got a Genesis, the high definition graphics model. So with the good sound. So yay! Put headphones on that motherfucker. Sounds so good. Streets of Rage. Mwah, chef's kiss. Anyways, let's shut the fuck up and play, and we'll talk while we play. So here's the game. It's not. Gotta love this puke green, snot green background, but hey, it is what it is. So press start the button to play. Alright, so basically this game is basically you can't let the clock run out, because if you do, your game will automatically be over, and you don't want to damage your bike. That's what that D meter on the bottom right-hand corner is. Because if you damage your bike too much, it goes really slow, and you probably won't beat the clock. Now with these ramps, I can't do it all the time, but when you get to the top, you want to basically flick the down direction on your D-pad. Otherwise, you'll go too slow. Obviously, I'm making a liar out of myself. And you don't want to... I mean, I'm trying not to crash my bike. That's why I'm driving like a complete dickhead. Get these fucking hot rodders out of the goddamn way! I got shit to do! See, that happens. But the more cars you pass, the more points you'll receive. I just want these dickheads out of my way. I won't run out of time. I got it. I like how the other person's just sitting there just like, yeah, good for you. So I passed 7 cars, so I get, I believe, how much? 7 points? Yeah, 7 points. Now, this is my strategy for this game. With my first 7 points, obviously this is your, okay, basically this is all, you get 5 points buys you some of the lesser things, 10 points buys you more things. Now, unfortunately, this game repeats itself after 5 stages, and it gets a little harder, right? And the prices of things go up. And that's, you basically got to do the game twice, kind of like, but it's only like, I think it's like every 5 stages, and then the 5 stages, and then you have the other 5. Yeah, this is basically the easy mode. So what I do is I get the accelerator first. And then the next race, I don't buy anything, and then I race on the 3rd track, and then after that, I buy an engine so I can start zipping. That's my strategy. So what do I like about the game? Well, first of all, the music's pretty good. It's very toe-tapping. It's not bad at all for PSG, because PSG can be very high-pitched to where it gets annoying. It can. Not always. Depends on how it's written in code for the game. I like how your clothes wave in the air. Got, you know, that's kind of neat, right? The graphics are just, you know, they're simplistic, but they get the job done. And I love it when these other guys crash out. So you can see... It's like they're like, oh shit! Yeah. And you'll see more of that later on. Yeah, we're doing pretty good here. Because they're not in my fucking way, which is good. They don't need to be in my way. Fuck them. You gotta love that. Now, you know what's missing, though? Honest? What's missing in this game is road rash. You know, someone needs to, like, rebuild this with assembly code and have it so you can punch and kick on the bike. Dude, that would be epic as shit. Love that. I would love that. Oh, I already got 10 points. I did better. I did good that time. Okay, so now we're going to buy the engine. Now we're going to start zipping. Alright, let's go. See, we're zipping now. Holy shit. Woo! I mean, speed's the name of the game, and it's fun when you're going fast. When your bike's not all, like, super damaged, you know, you go pretty quick. Yeah, so why did I like this game back when I first played it? It's just, it's fun. It's arcadey. You know, I like games that are just your simple pick up and play. You don't have to sit there and figure out what stats you gotta use, what things you gotta use. It's just basically pick up and play, and as long as you have a simple understanding of how things work, you can play, you can beat this too. See, look, I'm just zipping now. Woo! It's fun, you know? I just damaged my bike. Shit. Didn't want to do that, but happens. I like how it totally tallies up, like, all the time you took since you played since you've been playing, and it also tallies up the how many you passed throughout the entirety of your adventure. Okay, I got 6 points. Let's go ahead and give me some better handling. How about that? This stage can be a bitch. Because there's this one part that's basically, it's water, and if you're not going fast enough, you will go in the water and take some damage on your bike. And it pisses me the fuck off when that happens. See, like this. Oh, I didn't do it! I thought it was gonna... Okay, cool. Cool, cool. Because I wasn't going fast enough. Okay. I'm trying very... I don't want to go in the water, because that takes a lot of damage on your bike. I love watching those fuckers crash. It's so funny to me. Yeah, you can turn in the air too, see? So that helps for control, definitely. So bam, there we go. For that part, anyway. The next stage, if memory serves me, is the mountain stage, and that is actually kind of tough. You gotta, like, basically just stay on point. If you don't, it will end badly for you, my friend. And I'm not talking play Tetris, my friend, because that don't work here. Yeah, this is the mountain. This is a bitch of a level right here. But you can see some funny crashes, though. There's a guy, they all drive like dumb shits here. It's hilarious. Yeah, try not to hit the rocks, because that takes a lot of damage, too. Or gives you a lot of damage. Sometimes I do it by accident, because they're all over the place. I mean, it is a mountainside, after all. Yeah, there he goes! I love that. Search you right, dickhead! You too, motherfucker! Yeah, I'm going slow as fuck. I'm not meaning to, it's just I'm pressing the D button at the wrong time. I mean, you can go slow as long as you have the time. If you don't have the time... Ah, shit, there I go down the hole. See, that's what I mean. It happens sometimes. We should be alright, though. We're almost done with this level. Fuck! Son of a bitch. Alright. Well, playing like shit now. I knew something bad was gonna happen. I should have enough points to repair my bike a little bit, though. So, we're not totally licked yet. Okay, so, usually I would get tire, but seeing how I fucked my bike up pretty badly, let's go ahead and grab a soda. How does a soda fix a bike in your car? Don't ever try putting a soda in your Kawasaki. I'm telling you, you'll break that motherfucker because there's sugar in it. Now, basically, now we do the second circuit. It would be nice to give some kind of notification about it, though. Like, okay, second circuit, like championship circuit, or something, you know, something. You know, kind of like with Punch-Out, when it tells you you're fighting for a certain belt. You know, something like that. Which makes me lead to believe that, you know, this was a very quick port, given it is one, on Sega's part. Whee! See, I'm not going as fast now. That's why I need to upgrade my shit. But as you notice, there's more bikers now. There's more bikers now, so more points can be had, which is nice. And that's helpful, too, because, you know, you got a lot of, you got basically a lot of people to deal with, and you want to make sure you beat that clock. That's the main key, is to beat that clock. So we 17. Hell yeah. See what I mean? You pass a lot of shit, and then you're definitely going to see the whole, price of inflation. This is basically America in 2021. Near the end. Alright, so, you know, we can buy a few things here. Or, not really. We can up our engine, which I should go ahead. You know what? I don't know if suspension does anything, to be honest. I never bought suspension in this game. But I'm not going to do that, because I want to go a little faster. Alright, so we just bought a new engine. Next, I'll probably buy some tires. I mean, I don't know what tires do, but I don't know. I just think it would be better to have a little bit more tire power. Maybe they have more grip. See, I'm going slow as shit now. What the fuck? I was zipping. I mean, I wonder what it would be like. Fuck! No, I didn't wonder what it would be like that with that, obviously. I want to know what it would be like, though, if you just bought nothing but engines. One day I may have to do that. Like, get like 3 or 4, see how far you sit. Because I will admit, with just 2, holy shit, you go fast as fuck. I mean, probably give Sonic a run for his money, that little bastard. Run his ass over. Fuck him. There we go. I mean, I still do intend to buy the tire, but I also intend to repair my bike a little bit before the end, because the 10th course, as you probably can guess, is the mountainside again, which I'm like literally going to take my time. I can only buy one of these anyway. I usually would buy another accelerator, but I'm going to go ahead and buy some tires. I think that will benefit a little bit here. You may hear one of my cats crying, because he's stuck in here with me. Big cat's outside because she won't lay down, and she likes to lay on my desk. So, if you hear him cry, meow, I apologize. Yeah, I know what some of you are thinking. Like, you're like, dude, this game's just too samey. And it is, but you know, it's also kind of fun in a way. I just like watching the bikes crash and bypassing them and going flying when I go fast enough. That shit's fun to me. See, I don't know why I'm slowing down. That's what's weirding me out now. Usually I go fast. What the fuck? Come on. Go faster. Okay, there we go. Oh, was. Fucking son of a bitch. Probably because my bike is all damaged and shit. Let's see how many I passed. Hey, bud. It's getting dark. Well, it's 5:39 my time, if you care to know. We'll just use the glow of the TV. I don't feel like turning my light on right now. So, we have 15 points, and the only thing we can get is... fuck it. Handle. Now, hopefully I can pass some fuckers and get enough to where I can get my bike some repairs. I think we're going to need that. We are definitely going to need it before we reach the mountainside. So I may just not spend money on anything after this race is done if I don't pass enough of these douchebags. Come on, crash! Yeah, there we go! Yeah, someone needs to remake this game like with you know, in window assembly with some punching and kicking. That would definitely... Fuck! That would increase the, definitely the playability. Tenfold. You wouldn't just be racing. I love watching those guys just peel out. And that little doo-doo-doo-doo noise is the kind of noise you hear in a video game that makes you want to punch a wall. You know which ones I'm talking about in retro games. I knew some people that punched a wall over this low health Zelda sound in the first Zelda game. Alright, so basically got one more track, which is the mountain. Let's see if I have enough to heal my bike. If not, I'm just going to have to play it slow and play it cool. I have enough. Just enough for that. A med kit. Yeah, alright. Next time your bike gets fucked, get a med kit and just throw it at your bike. Give that a try. See if it works. Alright, this is it. This is the make or break. I don't care if I don't pass any guys on this stage, honestly. I'm just going to try really hard not to crash. I want those fuckers to crash, though. I mean, we got good time. Because you can't crash into other bikers. You can't. It's like Excite Bike. If you run into their rear tires, down you go! Bitch! No. Huh. My controller just malfunctioned. Okay, as long as I make the clock, I don't really give a fuck. Double bastard. Basketball player and piece of shit. Son of a bitch, dude! I mean, you won't get a game over when you get your bikes totally... But this is what I mean, man. These bikers go fuck their mothers! I'm on the last race. Come the fuck on. Yeah, when your bike is... I'm right there. We got it. We got it, dude. Don't worry about it. We got it. We got it. Our bikes... Fuck you! This ending, seriously, is... Like, the message is deep. It really is. It's like Saved by the Bell, but even deeper, though. Enduro is a symbolic journey through life via the media of a race. The results are insignificant, and what really counts is competing. Of particular importance are the lessons to be learned concerning oneself from the various encounters you may experience along the way. There is no victor or loser in this test of endurance. And the only thing that really matters is that you make it a commitment to begin the long and trying trek. This game is then dedicated to all the life riders who have started out in their solitary trip to find their own individual limits. Last but not least, may we sincerely congratulate you on a perfect run. That is deep as fuck. For a racing game! That's something you would see in an adventure game! Like East or something. East 3 on the fucking Super NES had an ending like that, where it says, the world gives you tons of possibilities, and, you know, dog shit and ice cream. Seriously. The ending in that game is just stupid. But this, holy, for a racer, my god, it's, like, very, like, it's life-affirming and life-inspiring. It's just telling you to basically ride life and experience the experiences you may and go through them the best of your ability. That's pretty much what I get from it. So that's pretty deep for a racing game. You know, but then again, you know, you got to think this was a time like in the '80s where you had uplifting messages in cartoons like the end of He-Man and all that. Some of you Gen Xers like myself, yes, I found out I'm actually Gen X, not millennial, would know about that or would remember that. Every end of most episodes of all those cartoons we loved would give you a life lesson that would actually benefit you as you go through life as a child. So that's Enduro Racer. I know, not much, it's not that special. It's not that, you know, you guys probably aren't going to watch this shit, and I don't blame you. But I needed to play it because I played this on stream, and I lost. Playing this game drunk is not something I want to do again. So, I don't intend to do that. Anyways, I am Foreverretro82. I am signing off. I hope you appreciated the video. For those who did watch. Gosh, yeah, I'm not having a stroke, I promise. Those of you who watch, and always remember to keep gaming, keep loving each other, and keep it retro until... Oh, God, that was gross. Sorry. Until the next time we all see each other, y'all take care of yourselves and stay safe out there. It's a very scary world, and you're not promised tomorrow. So, until then, take care. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked what you saw and would like to support my channel, please consider being a patron. I'll put your name up with these fine folks who have donated to this channel, and that would be awesome to have you on board. If not, that's entirely up to you. I hope you have a good day and take care.